Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you're watching for the first time, and please don't forget to click the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you whenever we release a new video. You can also share our videos and like them. And to those who support us in one way or the other, I would like to say thank you very much for this very unwavering support. President William Ruto is in the US in what I call a very hyped tour, and those who post what is happening at the USA really paint a picture of a president who is busy looking for a market or trying to market Kenya and meeting CEOs and other trade partners in the area of technology, because he visited the Silicon Valley. In fact, William Ruto has posted on his Twitter that he met, I think, the CEO of Apple, Intel there. Yesterday he was there with the WorldCoin CEO. So he's busy trying to market Kenya so that he gets partners who can come and invest in the area of technology. But this tour is being criticized because William Ruto is making a move that is very contrary to what others would do. Because it's common knowledge that whenever you are making such tours, you would carry with you the cabinet secretaries that are manning those areas. For example, we expected William Samoei Ruto to travel with Moses Kuria, who is the Minister of Trade, so that as they sign trade deals, Moses Kuria would also be there. But we understand that for Moses Kuria, it is like the USA have rejected him. Now we can say that we understand Moses Kuria's situation. But then, when you meet people that are concerned with technology and you are looking for investment in that area, Eliud Owalo, who is the minister in that particular area, was also left out. And in fact, Eliud Owalo, as I speak, is one of the people really trending. And it seems that Eliud Owalo is looking for something to remain relevant because he understands that he was supposed to be in the USA. And he was left out. I was looking at what the CS Eliud Owalo posted on his Twitter handle, and it's really amazing the way he's trying to remain relevant. He was saying there, Ministry of Information, Communication and the Digital Economy. At 8 a.m., he's supposed to be meeting with women groups drawn from Siaya County at CS Eliud Owalo's home in Assembly constituency, Siaya County. Then at 2 p.m., there is presentation of tracksuits to Migori Youth FC at the Sony Sugar Guest House in Awendo, Migori County. And the guest is there, Eliud Owalo. So, ladies and gentlemen, our CS in the Ministry of Information, Communication and the Digital Economy is supposed to be with William Ruto in the USA, was supposed to be at the Silicon Valley to meet the CEOs of the world tech, you know, and he's missing very conspicuously. Now he's busy distributing tracksuits. Surely, what is really happening with our country? And I was thinking, why would William Ruto decide very intentionally to exclude people like Eliud Owalo? And very quickly, I want to tell you this: there is an element of incompetence in this government. And let us go straight to Eliud Owalo, and I will show you why Eliud Owalo is not the man who is supposed to be in that docket. And William Ruto fears very well that Eliud Owalo will not be he won't be very comfortable with Eliud Owalo to articulate matters technology. And I will tell you why. Look at the profile of Eliud Owalo. Eliud Owalo is such a learned man. I was trying to do some research on his profile, and I realized he's such a learned man. Mr. Eliud Owalo, economist, management consultant, and strategy expert, 21 years experience, and he's got a doctorate of philosophy, that is PhD in the strategic management from the University of Nairobi. He's got Masters of Business Administration, MBA, degree in Human Resource and Management from the University of Nairobi. He's got Bachelor's of Arts in and degree in Economics and Business Studies from Kenyatta University. He is a fellow Institute of Human Resource Management, part of it there, and is also a member of the Professional Trainers Association of Kenya. Present position is the managing consultant at Eliud Owalo and Associates. Previous positions, he is a former Director Council member, Kenya School of Government. Look at that. Such a wealth of experience. A man who's really learned, but in economics, business management, and all that. So this tells you very well that William Ruto would not be very comfortable with Eliud Owalo in matters technology. For example, if you would be, they would have a round table talk with the CEO of Apple, for example, and they want to convince the CEO to come and invest in Kenya. They're talking about, you know, the youths and technology, how technology has emerged in Kenya, where we are presently, how this will really give an opportunity for some of the American technologies to come and invest with us. He would not. I'm telling you, because this is an economist, a man who was supposed to be maybe an economic advisor, where D is making a lot of mistakes. Maybe Owalo would be there. But look at where he's been posted. This tells you that William Ruto has got that element of fear that Eliud Owalo will not be the man. And we've seen what is happening in the cabinet. 1 year down the line after William Ruto took oath of office, they were rated at D, majority of them. Owalo would score a D not because he's an imbecile, no. It's because he's in a docket that does not really rhyme with what he studied. And that is the fear. Number two, this tells you that in light of the fact that they were given portfolios that they are not very well conversant with, they are now flower girls. And you know what that means. If you are not well researched in an area, that is not your area of academic acquisition, then you will do very little in that portfolio. The other day William Ruto was complaining that whenever he questions something that is pertinent in someone's docket, they take time to answer. They, manifest a kind of attitude that they don't understand what they mean. But you would blame William Ruto for it, because people like Eliud Owalo are supposed to be given dockets that they can easily, prevail in. But look at where they are. So the appointments that William Ruto did was supposed to give, they were political rewards. For example, Machogu, people are saying that Machogu is in the docket of education, does not be fit to be there. Eliud Owalo is not supposed to be there. So these are the things why William Ruto was not able to allow Eliud Owalo to travel with him. When people travel in such very high profile meetings, there are secrets, and William Ruto does not trust some of these cabinet secretaries. Of course, Owalo is not trusted because he's not the inner core of the president's members. Sometimes when people go to such places, you meet several leaders. They want to plan for 2017, because this is not just a development tour. There are other things that are planning. They are in the US, and it's the US that aided his victory. And you would not want Eliud Owalo to know what is happening, because Eliud Owalo the other day was working with Raila Odinga. Today he's with William Ruto. What makes you think that he cannot go back? This is another reason. Number two, political mileage. William Ruto would want to take everything for himself. He wants to negotiate all the trade deals so that it is said he's the one who did it. He doesn't want anyone to take the credit. If, for example, they negotiate deals so that we have maybe one or two big tech companies coming to Kenya to employ people, he doesn't want it to be said that it is the prowess of Eliud Owalo who managed the tech companies to be in Kenya. He wants to take it that is the one who did it, because he wants to use it for campaigns for 2027. But many experts are now arguing, if we have people who are not in their relevant portfolios, where they cannot perform to the maximum, do you think we can achieve? Because it is the cabinet secretaries that help a president to achieve his goals. And the reason why we are lagging behind with a lot of talks is because we don't have people who are placed in their relevant academic, areas. You remember, for example, Aisha Juma was saying that he scored a D or something, but she was still rewarded because she was very loyal to the president. And I think sometimes we don't need loyalty. Loyalty is needed on the political areas where you want politicians. But when it comes to cabinet secretaries, these are people who are supposed to be, driving the agenda and helping people and helping Kenya move forward. Things like distributing unga and distributing things like, uniforms to Sony FC and these are politics that Owalo is not supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be very busy doing something that is pertinent to his docket. I think the only thing I can remember Eliud Owalo for doing is there was a time he gave free Wi-Fi in some center in Kenya. But is that really something that you can gauge him on and say that this ministry is really working? No wonder when WorldCoin, came to Kenya secretly and started, screening people's eyes in town, Eliud Owalo said that they had not broken they were not in breach of any law. And now I understand.